Alright, hello guys. This is going to be my part 2 review of the bebop drone. I'm actually going to break this review up into a few different parts, going over the different things that I use. That way it doesn't come out to be, 30, 45 minute video just on a review of one, basically one product, but it's with different things. So I'm going to do, this is going to be the first part. This is going to be the review of the drone itself. I'll go into a little bit of other stuff, but I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet and to the point with this, and then I will go into different videos reviewing different aspects of the drone. So this video is going to be the review of the drone itself and what you pretty much get in the package with the drone, with the bebop, and then we'll go from there, and my next video will be about with the shield and so on, with batteries and stuff like that. So as far as the drone is concerned, my overall impression of it is I do like it. It's stable. It takes pretty decent video. Pictures are okay. I know if you get the raw picture, it does look like it's clear. I just don't have the software to actually extract it out the way that it needs to come. I do know on the forums there are some people who have done that, and they have different things. I just haven't gotten into that aspect of it. I've been pretty much recently really focused on the flying of it and getting down. My movement's real smooth, so I can do better videos with the drone. My main purpose of buying it was to check roofs for houses that my clients are purchasing, just so we can check them out before we send out the inspector, see if it's worth to even send an inspector out to check the properties. That was my initial purpose for buying this drone. And for that purpose, it's great. As I stated before in my other video, the points that I really like about this drone is its compact size, its portability. You can take it anywhere. You can actually throw it in a backpack if you want. I know IRX guy has a backpack that he shows that he has from Amazon that actually fits the bebop in the backpack. It has little dividers, and like that, it's awesome. You can pack it and take it anywhere. And if you're like me and fly with the NVIDIA Shield, that's pretty portable as well. You can throw that right in there. But other than that, it's been pretty robust. I don't know if you can see the propellers here. I have had a few accidents with them. First day I had the drone, I did actually fly it into the side of my house. I was using ACE mode, which I wasn't used to. As I stated in my last video, I think the biggest downfall of this product is their lack of information when you purchase it. They should have had a really good manual put together for everybody. Especially with the price point this is. There's a lot of people like myself who, this is the first drone that I've had. When I was younger, I've had RC cars, stuff like that. But as far as flying drones and stuff, this is the very first one that I have. And I think their lack of information on this drone is what has caused them a lot of headaches. More than anything else, more than the software issues or hardware issues. Anytime there's a new product out, you're going to have issues. But I think more than anything is their lack of a good instruction manual on how to use this. That's my number one pet peeve with them, is they didn't put out a good manual. Other than that, it flies good. I know that with the recent firmware update, which I did do to this, I am also running the new update for freeflight. But with the firmware update, a lot of people were having issues with it. I did notice this. When I did the update, I had an issue with it. I was using my VGE batteries, not these, because those are the ones I use for downloading videos and stuff and doing any kind of updates. But I had those in here. I did the update, it went through, it restarted, and then it sat there. I didn't get a Wi-Fi signal, the fan didn't kick on or anything. I really didn't let it sit that long when I noticed that nothing was running, and that I couldn't get a contact to it, and I picked it up and the battery disconnected. At that point, I put in the battery again, I wound up doing the hard reset, everything came up, worked fine. I hadn't flown it at that point. Looking on the forum, a lot of people were complaining that they were having a heavy drift, a heavy issue with it. So I was very cautious. I went out to an open space. When I did go test it out, I didn't have an issue with that. I think a big part of that issue is people's, their pre-flight, what they're doing. I've talked to some people that when I tell them that I do every day when I go to fly, I'll go and do a calibration. And they're like, you have to calibrate every day? I don't know if you really have to, but for me, it's safer just to make sure that it's calibrated when I go out there. I know I don't leave a battery connected in it all day. So when I go to fly it out the next day, I'll calibrate the drone. The other thing that I do that I don't think a lot of people do is I'll put the battery in, I'll turn it on where I'm going to launch it from, where I'm going to take off from. I'll do the calibration, and then I come back to this home screen, the one where you can see what the drone's seeing, the freeflight app. And I'll see whether the GPS is green or not. I know on iOS it was white. I started using Android now. I started with iOS, and now I'm on Android with the Shield. But even if it turns green at that point, I still calculate 2 minutes before I'll take off, at least 2 minutes. I want to make sure that the GPS signal it has is the strong one. I do know from reading other forums with other drones that you can get a GPS signal and it'll show that you have a GPS signal. In the middle of flight, you'll get another one that's stronger, and it'll tell the drone actually that's in a different position than what it actually is because it added a GPS signal. Now, I figured this out month and a half ago when I was flying it, and I was having this issue. It was drifting. And at first I thought maybe something's wrong with the motors, because the first time it was drifting to the right. So when I took it back up again and I had that issue again, I actually rotated and it still kept going in that same direction. Didn't matter which way the drone was pointing, it went that way. Then after I did the research, I came to this conclusion myself that I need to wait a little bit longer for the GPS lock. I started doing that. I haven't had an issue with it drifting off since then. Even after the new update, I haven't had an issue with it drifting. I haven't had any issue with motor stalls. For as far as that's concerned, this has been perfect for me. I am still hesitant due to the fact that a lot of people having issues. I don't trust it 100%. I haven't really flown this over water because of that. I am afraid of something happening and it going down. Every day I do fly it, I do get a little bit more confidence in it that it's going to operate the way that it's supposed to operate, as long as I do what I need to do on my pre-flight. That being said, I'm still a little hesitant and I'm still cautious with it as far as that's concerned. But overall, the drone has been a very good drone. I'm very happy with it. It has opened my horizon into this hobby. With this drone, it fits the bill for what I need, something compact that I can take anywhere. I may purchase another drone at another time, or I may purchase a Sky controller later if they sell it separately. I haven't completely made up my mind on that. I gotta really calculate down what I want to do with it, because the Sky controller is gonna be at least $400, maybe a little bit more when it's on a standalone. So if I purchase that, that's money I could also put towards a different drone if I want something different that will give me the range and maybe a couple other options that this doesn't have, like low light capabilities. This low light video is not good with this. Some of it's a little bit acceptable, but you have to do a lot of editing and you have to find certain shots that are good, because a little bit of vibration throws it off. Parts are now available. I'll put the link in the description below. There's a website selling the parts for these. They don't have all the parts, but they have quite a few. I have ordered a set of propellers since these were messed up. I still have good propellers. I fly those when I'm taking video. If I'm just out flying, I'll use these. But I like the good ones when I'm taking video because it keeps it a little bit less there's a little less vibration when you fly with the ones that are good. These, I noticed every once in a while the video is a little shaky, so I attribute that to that these are not balanced properly since they're nicked up. As far as the stock batteries, they're not bad. I'm averaging around 10 minutes of flight time with them. That's acceptable to me for most of the stuff that I do. As far as checking out routes and stuff like that, 10 minutes is more than enough time. So for that purpose, these work fine for me. I'll get into batteries a little bit more in the next video. I do have one of the batteries that look exactly like this, but are out of China, that are supposedly 1800 milliamp, where these are 1300 milliamp. So that's a big difference. We'll see how much it equates in time. As soon as I get those, it should be here by February 5th. I'll do a video posting. I'm going to redo the time test on these and redo the time test on those. Just because with the updates, some people have experienced different flight times. I actually got 2 seconds more flight time on the stock batteries than from before the update because I did a test. So But yeah, other than that, I can definitely say I have enjoyed this drone. Parrot does have work that needs to be done. They have some things they need to tighten up to make it 100%. And I don't know if it'll ever be 100% perfect, because anything electronic, there's always issues. There's always bugs that can happen. It doesn't matter how long it's been out. But overall, I am pleased with the drone. I'm very happy with my purchase with it. I can definitely recommend it as long as you know what you're getting. Go online, get your manual that they have online. It's a lot better than what they put in the box. It's not the best, but it's better. Check out the forums, get from other people's experience. But yeah, other than that, like I said, I can definitely recommend this as long as you know what you're getting into. If you want something for long range, night flights, stuff like that, this isn't for you. If you want something that's small, compact, you can take anywhere, go hiking, go mountain biking, anywhere, go out there and launch it easy, fly it with relative ease, as long as you follow the instructions that you should be, then yeah, this is a good drone for you. Just make sure you do your research before you purchase. That's the best piece of advice I can give you. Any other questions that you may have or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I do try to answer all the comments that I get as soon as I can. Also, check out the Parrot forums. There's a lot of good information on there that you can get about this. They'll help you out. There's a lot of people out there that'll help you. There's people out there designing the battery cases for the 2500 milliamp batteries. And they're sending you they post the instructions so you can go have them 3D printed yourself. There's a lot of good people on there that are helping out. You do have a couple of people that just complain. You'll learn who they are quick enough and kind of ignore them. And people that like to that help each other out, try and get ideas to help each other. You'll find out who they are as well, and those are the people that you should follow and see. I've gotten a lot of good ideas from people on there. Everything from the shield to this case that I'll go over, all of that stuff. So, like I said, any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and y'all have a good day. Thanks a lot.